Beijing, 2015. The women's 4x400-meter World Championship final. This race brought together one of the strongest relay rivalries ever assembled on a global stage. The strongest relay teams we'll ever get. World champions, relay specialists. You have witnessed the twists and turns as this race unfolded. But there were more to those twists and turns than what meets the eye. For more than a decade, once the USA women reached the front in a global 4x400-meter final, the race was usually over. In this race, the USA team started well, as they usually do. Reigning Olympic champion Sonia Richards-Ross got them going. But the second leg is where happenings began to defy race gravity. By halfway through this second leg, the irrepressible Shericka Jackson was nearly 15 meters clear of Natasha Hastings. We're talking about one of the most decorated relay runners the USA had ever produced. Important to note, all 4 Jamaican runners were individual 400-meter finalists. So you would have thought this was over, right? Wrong. Now, where do you begin to close a gap like this? Just ask Allyson Felix. The most decorated woman in World Championship history was now staring at Stephanie Ann McPherson. A sub-50 runner with 49.34 speed, the kind usually reserved for Olympic finals and global medal contention, now in front, with daylight between them. The world was not ready for what happened next. From what looked like an unassailable lead, Allyson Felix handed the baton to Francina McCorry first, but this is where the race becomes difficult to explain. Felix's third leg stopped the clock at 47.72, nearly 1.5 seconds faster than the run that made her world champion days earlier. This was not a normal comeback. Francina McCorry, the fastest 400-meter runner in the world that season, was now in front. You would have thought, now this must be it, right? Wrong again. You would have expected the race to stabilize when McCorry received the baton, especially when the gap widened slightly down the backstraight. That should have burst Williams-Mill's bubble. Instead, it was McCorry who was deflating, punctured by Williams-Mill's resilience. The race that looked over refused to end. Williams-Mills closed with 49.14. McCorry answered with 49.93. At almost every other championship final on Earth, that wins comfortably. But not this race.